everybody. On my way home. On my way home. I feel as though today was a dud. All week I drove my ass off all week to get my loads done on time. Every time I pick my load up, if I pick my load up in the morning, it's being delivered by the end of the night. 400 and something miles, I could do 400 and something miles in one day. All day. I could do 500 miles in a day. All day. Dude, I could do 600 miles in a day. You know what I mean? My highest I driven is 648 miles in one day. And that's me pushing. When I say I used all my clock. I ran my 10-hour, my 11-hour clock all the way down. And all I had was my 14-hour clock, and that's just rest. So might as well just shut down because you can't move. That's just to sit still. Yesterday, I got to my pickup. I went to pick up, and they canceled the pickup. After I went in and checked in, they told me what to do. I don't know. It was two white guys in there with the white lady, but the white lady knows me because we have conversations every time I go pick up. You know, the older white lady, you know how they are. So there was like the supervisor canceled. So the guy came out and told me, but I had already called my company and they told me. But I had put myself on a break, so I went until my 30 minutes was up. I got my 8 hours back, and then I left. Anyway, my dispatchers deemed it fit to put me on the load to Indiana. And then tell me to pick up another load today and wanted me to deliver it tomorrow. I guess these motherfuckers not understanding that I said I don't work on the fucking weekends. And I'm not delivering shit on Sunday. And I told them, like, I'm not delivering shit on Sunday. I'm not. Well, if you deliver on Sunday, you can have an extra, you can take one day off. I said I'm not. And the last time I spoke to you, I told you that I'm not working the weekends no more. Because when I was doing 2 weeks in a row, y'all had me on calls. Like, I'm sitting at a fucking truck stop with like 6-7 hours on my clock. I'm gonna just go ahead and run from Monday through Friday. You send me home. If whatever I pick up on Friday, I'll drop it off by the end of the day, or I'll drop it off on Saturday morning. I'll just carry my merry ass back home. And I'll see y'all on Monday. Nope. They decided to send me to Indiana. Then I can't even get in. They were supposed to have a driver go to Miller Coors, pick my load up, take it to the drop yard, and I'll pick it up from there. And I would have took the load home with me. And dropped it off on Monday. I guess my dispatcher didn't leave any notes telling them that they needed to pick the load up. So my load wasn't picked up. So I'm on my way home. 365 miles, which they're not going to want to pay me for. You know what I'm saying? Saying I drove their fuel and I drove this and that and third. But what I got from one of the dispatchers is, I like you, Renee. You are a real good driver. I know I'm a real good driver because I was running around the U.S. for y'all. Motherfuckers delivering 800 miles. I do 800 miles in 2 days. So I could pick up another 800 miles or 900 miles. So I knock them off real fast. But these motherfuckers that are working for them not doing that shit. On top of it, I went to the yard I went to the I went to my trucking yard in Roanoke, Virginia, one Friday, and I had to spend the night on the yard. And I'm like, is everybody here? All these trucks here. When I said everybody's truck is parked for the weekend, everybody's fucking truck is parked for the weekend. And then on top of it, when your truck is parked in the yard for a weekend, they have a company come in and wash your truck. My truck ain't never been washed since I got this motherfucker. This bitch been dirty since dirty was dirty. Being a truck driver, nobody ever warns you how scary it is, especially when you first started. Well, hello. Ding, 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 ding. It's the light right here. This shit right here ain't built for everybody. I'm gonna say that one more time. I might say 2 or 3 no. This shit right here is not built for everybody. I know for a fact that at least two of the guys that was in my class that graduated they ain't even graduated. We just tested out. Right? We just got our CDLs and then they went back. We didn't even have no graduation. Got our CDLs, went in, told them we got our CDLs. They gave us a certificate, and we ain't never been back. They ain't never been back. And that was 5 years ago. I keep in touch with like two of them, and I know for a fact one had a rollover, but he's still working, so he got a job right after that. So I don't know how that was, but there's another one that had 2 rollovers. That means you flipped your truck twice. You lucky bastard, nothing happened to you. But one accident is bad, but having 2 consecutive can't even say the word. Having 2 consecutive accidents in 1 year, that's bad. Ain't nobody gonna touch that driver for at least 5 years. And if you don't drive for a year, you gotta go do your test over. You gotta go through some warm-up classes, like some to get you back on it. Like, you gotta go back to some classes, some refresher courses, and then you can go apply. But some companies, if you've been out long, like a year or almost a year, that's not long compared to how long other people's been out. Then they'll put you with a trainer. The trainer's gonna retrain you, and then depends on how you do. Then she'll be like, all right, it's time for you to get your truck. And if I keep saying she, could be a he too, or he says it's time for you to get your truck, and then they'll test you out. They're gonna test you out. Did I get tested out the second time? Cause I was out for over a year. No, I didn't get tested out. They just gave me my truck after my trainer said I was ready. But when you first go into a job, a trucking job, and I would definitely guess that any driving job, you would have to drive. So when we get there, the first thing they do is drug screening, and then the road test. I don't have a restriction on my license, so I have to drive a manual anywhere I go to be tested out. If you have a restriction, that means you're only restricted to driving automatics, then they test you out in an automatic. But me, I don't have no restriction. I know how to drive a standard truck, and I know how to drive an automatic, which I prefer a standard truck, especially for mountainous terrains. Look at this fucker right here. No, my dude, don't get on here till I get by you, man. You'll be surprised at stuff that these cars do. And there's a whole line behind me, like, my bad, I should have let you on. But I said the line behind me is long. Man, I wish I could show you the line behind me for no goddamn reason. It's 2-lane traffic and ain't nobody in the lane behind me on this side. I swear to God. These four-wheelers, we call cars four-wheelers. Like that, if you're not a truck, you a four-wheeler. These four-wheelers is monkey see, monkey do. So, say right now it's just me and like I can see like 10 cars in between me and another truck, and we all in this far right lane. Why everybody jumps in the far right lane? We don't know nothing. Ain't no signal. Ain't no back. Nothing. Ain't nothing saying nothing happening. Ain't no nothing saying road work and left lane closed or nothing. We are in the right lane because the right lane is always for slower vehicles. If you're weighted down, you go extra slow. And then this truck right here is governed at, they say 65, but I'm cocking this bitch at 64 all day. So that's why we always stay in the far right lane. You know, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you so y'all can stop doing that dumb shit. Another thing y'all four-wheelers do, and I'm talking to all y'all motherfuckers, especially if you drive a car. Let me tell you something. As for my truck, when you're merging onto the highway, I could get my truck to go up to 71 miles per hour. Some truck drivers own their truck. They don't have a governor on theirs. So them motherfuckers is pushing 100 and something miles per hour coming. When you're merging onto this expressway, now, if you're in front of us, just go ahead. Don't wait for me to catch up on you and look like, why you wouldn't let me in? It's double Dutch, my dude. Get your funky ass on. Don't sit there and wait for me to get up on you, then you jump on me and then look at me like, why you ain't letting me in? Because you was in front of me. You should have just got on the street and keep going. If you're beside me, accelerate and keep going. Because you're faster than me. I gotta explain this dumb shit to y'all. If you're behind me, ain't no motherfucking way you getting in. Because I'm not getting up off of my 65 or my 71 to impede traffic to let you in. Because like it's 50 million vehicles on this road. Why would I want to stop my truck to let you in? That means I stop the whole traffic behind me. Or why is you looking at me like, why didn't you jump in the other lane? So you want me to hit all the vehicles to my left to let you in? Who the fuck are you? Stop doing that dumb shit. Because there's several times I done had motherfuckers about to run into the rail and like, I'm not letting you in. And I did not let them in. They had to hold up and pause. Stop doing that fuck shit. That's aggravating. And you know, especially if we load it down, it's so hard to get back up to 64 miles per hour or 71 miles per hour. Then you come, there's a fucking hill coming up, and I'm trying to use the momentum to catch up. Now I gotta stop to let your bitch ass in. No, bro. No. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. That's a no-no. I ain't doing it. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Okay. Another thing. So now you're in front of me on the side of me and you got on. You're in front of me and you got on. When you get on the expressway is 65 miles per hour. You jump on the expressway in front of a truck and you're going 35 miles per hour. How about it? How about that? Listen, buddy. Yeah. Oh, some of that. Well, goddamn, Columbus, what the fuck is this? You should see my windshield, how dirty it is. Some of these bugs just flying like they committing suicide on my truck. Let's see if I can. Ah, man, I can't get a perfect example. Because here comes this lady on the side of me. other than that, I'm live. I'm not live. I'm recording. When I get to Jamaica, I'm gonna have a whole lot of videos from Jamaica. Like, can you niggas see how today but chill? When I get to Jamaica, I'm gonna post it, man. I'm gonna have all kinds of posts from Jamaica. Every 5 seconds, going up. I'm gonna have all kinds of posts from Jamaica. See my daddy, my daddy. I see my daddy. I see my daddy. At this point in time, I'm 5 years into this thing right here. This is like my 5th company, you know, and I didn't change company every year. Sometimes I change twice. Some companies out there.
In 10 miles, take the exit to merge onto I-70.
I think I want my own truck. I don't want to work for nobody else no more. That's over. That's over. If I could get my YouTube channel to jump too, I'll record while I drive, man. That's just over. Over that. I could go. Why would I want to make 45 cents or 50 cents when I could make $1.50 for myself? Feel me? So that's what I'm in the making. That's what's in the making for me. I want to do this year. But I think more like I'm gonna wait to I'm gonna do my paperwork, like what do I need, what I'm gonna do, all the extra stuff that I need to start up this business. Then I'm gonna get my first truck, which I'm gonna drive and do what I have to do. These owner operators out here talking about yeah, I just picked this load up and I'm making $4,000 off of it, $4,200. But they're not telling you that they gotta pay insurance for their vehicle, insurance for themselves. They gotta put money to the side for fuel. And what if my truck break down? You gotta put some money to the side if your truck break down, because that's expensive. 3 years ago, this lady told me that she bought a full set of tire for her truck. That's 10 tires. And them 10 tires cost her $5,000. That was 3 years ago for tires.